Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in today. Today we're doing the monthly reading for the month of May. Sorry, I forgot what month we were on for a quick second. So yes, we're doing the monthly reading for the month of May, and this is for the sign of Aries. This is Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the message doesn't really resonate with you, please check one of your either rising or moon signs. Sometimes the message is in there for us, and it actually makes more sense to the things that we're dealing with at the moment. Sorry, because the universe does work like that sometimes. Okay, let me know if anything resonates with you guys, so I know what is working and what is not. And also, if anybody is interested in a private reading, I've put down the information on this page as to how you can contact me, some of the prices, some of the readings that are available, and how to go about that, okay? So please don't forget to like, share, or subscribe so that we can keep spreading the light, the messages, and you get your message on a timely matter. All right, so let's see what is going on for the month of May for my beautiful Aries. Okay, what is going on for beautiful Aries for the month of May? I'm using the Game of Thrones tarot deck today because, of course, I have to pay honor to Game of Thrones last season. And I'm going to do a 9-card spread. Okay, we'll be clarifying what needs to be clarified. But I'm focusing on the areas where I feel that people have the most questions in regards to as to what's going on, you know, the things that they should know, the things that they should prepare for, okay? Alrighty. And also please keep in mind that the future can always change depending on the actions that we take or the decisions that we make. Alrighty, so what is going on for Aries in the month of May? And what is going on for Aries in the month of May? Okay. King of Swords, Ace of Coins. So maybe new opportunities coming in, either with someone from the field of law, okay, or maybe just dealing with a contractor or something like that. That I don't know why that came into my mind. All right, so what is going on for the Aries? And one last one for okay. This is your present situation, okay? A Page of Swords, you being in the defensive, you defending something, standing your ground, okay? Holding tough into a situation. This is your past, the Knight of Spears. So there was an action or a decision that you made. You decided to go full force. Things happened rather quickly, and maybe that you had to, I feel that you had to make a decision like it was something that just kind of like happened really quick. So now you're like over here, you're kind of like, well, what do I do now? These are your obstacles. 5 of Coins. Okay. So maybe some issues in the monetary aspect or area. Okay, so maybe having give me a second, okay? All this is coming into me. This is your current relationships, love or relationships. All right, this is what's going on. The Empress, some new growth, potential for development, something just kind of like maybe pregnancy for some, but definitely maybe taking it to another level, the relationship growing a little bit more, getting a little bit more stable. Okay, there's this is your money and finances. Okay, so something being delayed. I don't know if you can see it. This is the Four of Swords. Something being delayed or not coming in as quickly as you wanted to, or that you felt. This is work and career, Page of Coins. Okay, so maybe a new idea brewing in, a new opportunity coming in, kind of like it's on the beginning stages. Okay, this is what to stay away from. The Devil. Okay, so maybe overspending. What to stay away from, and the obstacles sometimes they're kind of related, go hand in hand as to what needs to be done. But yeah, kind of like staying away from overspending, indulging yourself, okay, watching where your money is going. This is your advice, the Emperor. Okay, you need to be solid right now. You need to be structured. You need to have some type of idea as to you gotta have a foundation at this moment. Okay, you have to make a foundation, and this is your future, the Magician. Okay, so maybe some messages, communications coming in, you being able to create something, but you having the gift of making something happen out of, out of nothing, basically. Okay, so with the Page of Swords in your present situation, you're on the defensive. Okay, you're guarding yourself from a situation with someone or somebody. What are you guarding yourself from? Okay, let's see what you're guarding yourself from. And Knight of Cups. Okay, so you're like on you're like on the defensive right now. You're kind of like, you have your walls up. You're not trusting everything that people are saying to you. You're not trusting some type of, maybe there's someone talking sweet to you about a proposition, about an offer. Somebody maybe kind of like making something seem a little bit sweeter than it might be, and you're kind of like a little iffy on it. So you're in a point that you're kind of like just analyzing everything, walking away from emotional drama, but in a quiet way. Okay, what okay, so this may be okay, indecisions. Okay, so you're indecisive about someone. This may be love or career. All right, if it's love, you're indecisive about someone. You feel that there's something that they're not telling you. They sound really sweet and everything on their messages, but their actions are not. They're not coordinating with. Their words and actions are not compatible. So you're kind of like, you're confused right now. You don't know what to believe. So you're kind of like, keeping my guard up because I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know if you're really being honest, if what you're saying to me is really the truth. So you're like, you're right now, you're kind of like just letting your intuition kind of talk to you, or trying to let it talk to you, because you are really in a state that you're like, well, I don't know if I can trust you. So this is indecisiveness going on with you right here. If it's a business, it may be that this opportunity or this offer is sounding too sweet, and there you may be feeling that there's some, you got to read like the fine print. You feel that there may be some hidden motives on there, but you're not getting the complete truth of the situation. So you're kind of like, you're iffy, and you're just waiting. You're kind of like watching this. to see what else you can find out. You know, you're not rushing into things. You're just kind of like looking and seeing. Okay, Knight of Spears. So for some of you, this may have been there's a situation where, again, you went deep within. There might have been, why is the Queen of Cups here? Hold on. What does the Queen of Cups have to do with this Knight of Spears? Okay, Five of Swords. There's a battle recently lost. There is a battle, and I don't know if it's if this is, again, romantic. This might have been a third-party situation where you found out some more information, where there might have been fire sign, water sign involved in this. This is something like that happened rather quickly. This is something, like I was saying, this is things that just came out, that just got thrown at you. A situation where you kind of feel powerless, and that you feel that you kind of like invested all this energies into, and at the end of the day, it was like, you know, it could be, and again, the energy could be you, or it could be someone else, and this, you know, being you at the receiving end. But yeah, this is a situation where you felt powerless, and you kind of like had to like go deep, you know, trust your intuition, follow your intuition, and just kind of like change the course of action, change your direction, and just leave. Okay. This is a very fast moving energy. This is a decision that you made, like, bam, I can't stay there. I can't do this anymore, because it was draining you. It was bringing you down. It was bringing you shame. Okay. So it was like, it was the best decision to make. So now you're on guard. Okay. So now you're on guard. And you may still be having some type of communication with the culprit, that you're kind of like, well, what the fuck? I don't know if to believe him or if to not believe him, but things are just not, they're kind of shady. All right. There's something that's not clear. There's something that's definitely hidden over here. And you're just not trusting it. You're not trusting this whole, you know, these words that are coming out of this night. Again, so I feel like maybe a fire sign, maybe to do with a water sign. Definitely fire, air, and water. So this may have been a third-party situation, where some things came out, a decision had to be made, and you kind of like removed yourself, or the other person removed themselves from the situation because it was just emotionally draining, to a point. So now these are your obstacles. Overcoming this feeling of feeling, what's it called? In despair, of being stressed out. Okay, of feeling that you're kind of like left out in the cold. So you're dealing with that. You're dealing with this, and kind of like you're having a hard time moving on. Okay, the obstacles, you're having a hard time moving on and being in your power and leaving this behind and getting yourself out of this fives. Okay, there's a couple of fives already in here. So it's kind of like you're fighting with yourself as to which way to go, as to the direction that you should be heading. It's like you're confused. So you have to take yourself out of that mindset, or out of that situation right now, so that you can have you can breathe. Okay, there you go. You got to take yourself out of this equation. You have to move on. Whatever this is, whatever situation it was, it's time to move on. It's time to kind of like sail ship. Okay, go into calmer waters. Okay, this is emotionally draining. This is something that you're feeling that it's taking a toll on your soul, and it's taking a toll on your mind. because you seem to be stuck on it. Okay, you seem to be stuck on that indecisiveness on which way to go, which way not to go. So if it's like I said, and I feel that this is to do with emotional. Okay, but we're gonna see what. But you have to go. You have to move on. You have to move on. That is your challenge. That is your obstacle. You being stuck in the situation. You're keeping yourself stuck in the situation. So it's time to grab it, move on. It's time to move on. It's time to go into different waters. It's time to find a new dock to land on. Okay. Because there's definitely something that is being concealed at the moment. It's something that you're not seeing for what it is. You may be seeing illusions. You may be things. They may be whispering false truths. Okay. What else can you tell me about the Empress? The Star. Okay. The Empress, number 3. Okay. Third party, the Star. And many of tarot decks is one of the most sensual cards in tarot. All right. Sorry. Okay, 3 again. Okay, 3, 3, 3. Okay, this is, you got to remove yourself. There's definitely someone else in here. There's definitely someone else in this equation. There's just not, in this, like I said, it could be love, relationships, friends, family, but there's definitely a third party in here. There's threes all over. Okay, you got threes all over. The Star, there's some promiscuity going on, and someone is not, they're turning your back on you. Okay, they're turning their back on you. The Empress is also sometimes viewed as that other woman that very, like, you know, in its dark form, it's kind of like, well, I'm taking over, I'm controlling, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you gotta move on. Okay, you gotta move on. This is an unhealthy situation that is going on. Things are, you kind of like have hope, but things are not as they seem. Okay, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see the light come in. You're gonna see things. You're gonna see the truth of it, and you know it. You feel it. You feel it in your heart that there's something that's not adding up. So it's time to kind of like say, you know, start new horizons. Start a new journey. Okay, one more. Okay, Knight of Coins. It's gonna take your time. Here's a small, slow-moving knight, but you have to kind of like start planning, and start kind of like moving little by little, step by step. Each day you kind of like remove yourself a little bit more from the situation because it's not healthy. It's kind of like it's messing with you. It's messing with your soul, and it's not giving you peace of mind at the end of the day. So right now you have in your money and finances, you have the Four of Swords. It could be you kind of taking a break, you slowing down, things not happening as fast as you wanted them to be happening. Things being delayed. Okay. All right, let's do this again. And okay, Seven of Swords. Again, some things that you're not seeing right now. Okay, things are not. Somebody's being slick. somebody is not being honest at this point. So this may be why things are stalling and why things are kind of like on a stagnant point right now. This is why things are just kind of like not moving at the moment, because there's something that's not right with this. It may be a partner, I feel, that is not being completely honest with you, that is just looking out for their own benefit. A Four of Coins. Okay, somebody holding out. There's somebody holding out. There's information that you're not getting, but somebody, and this is kind of like just being selfish. There's someone being selfish in the situation. So right now is not a good moment to do any investments, to spend your money, or put your money into a business that you're not 100% sure of. Okay, so just keep looking, just keep keeping your eyes open and your ears open as to what is going on. So this delay is just so that this situation kind of like comes to a resolution. Okay, but this I feel is coming out. Okay, there's someone who's just being selfish. They're just thinking about themselves, and they're kind of like what's it called? Like I was saying, they're not being honest. They're not giving you the full truth. They're not telling you 100% what it is that's going on. So they're maybe giving you part of like, you know, this is what's going in the contract, but they're withholding some information that is important to you making a decision or to this taking off. Okay, what is... Okay, the Eight of Swords. So there's definitely some concern. You're being conservative right now as to this new venture. Okay, so there's an idea that's popping up into your head, or you may be receiving a message that is going to kind of like that you're kind of like feeling stuck right now. Okay, and again, finances and money and work go hand in hand. And give me one more card. Okay, the Two of Spears. Okay, so right now you're kind of like, you're iffy. All right, you're in the beginning stages. You're planning out. There's a business venture. There's a project that some of you may be working on. If it's a career move, you're kind of like feeling stuck right now because you don't have all the details. You don't have everything that you need to know in order to make a decision as to where, or if you want to continue, if you want to move ahead with this thing, with this new project, with this venture. So you're having, it's like a baby in its beginning stages, but there's something that's holding it back at this moment. Okay, there's something that you need to see more. You need to see a little bit. You gotta wait it out. Okay, just kind of stay as an onlooker, like look towards the situation from an outside point of view, and because there's something that is just being concealed. Okay, just wait it out until your gut says, okay, this is the time that we can make a move. But for right now, it's kind of like you're just looking, you're just kind of analyzing things, you're planning things, which way to go, which way not to go, what to do, what not to do, which way to move. There's concerns, there's worries in regards with this. So you're not, but you're gonna see things. So just kind of like wait. Okay, just wait it out. Just wait it out at this point, and wait to see how this plays out and what information it is that you need to know, that you best be sure that you're going to find out. Your guides are going to tell you, so trust in them to put that out. Okay, the things to stay away from: the devil, things that chain you, things that have kept you in a state of being of no progress, okay? Overspending, maybe just indulging too much on unnecessary things, indulging in things that are not good for your soul, okay? Stay away from the devil and the Four of Spears, okay? So again, indulgence, okay? Partying, just overindulging, okay? I'm not saying don't go out, don't have fun, but for right now, just kind of like, you know, keep a cool head, okay? Keep a cool head, because and don't get too emotional, and trying to not do some emotional drinking, because that usually doesn't end up really good. That usually ends up really in a place that you don't want to be in, okay? Of going, you know, doing things without thinking, like starting new things and just jumping into things right away without kind of like analyzing the situation first. All right, so, and this is okay, so don't kind of like be impulsive. All right, hold yourself, okay? Your advice is to stay grounded, the Emperor, to stay grounded, okay? Be in a place where you feel independent, feel yourself coming up into the success that you're working for, you know, kind of like start building, okay? Start building a strong foundation. Sorry, I just knocked the table. Start building a strong foundation with yourself right now, and just kind of like, you know, be wise about the investments that you're making, the decisions that you're making, where you're putting your energies to, and in the world, okay? And understand, most of all, importantly, understand the lessons that you're going through, okay? Understand that you have reached a point that all of this that's going on is just a chapter that needs to end. It's in your life for a reason. It's a chapter that needs to, that it's being completed, that is on its final stage. But you, for this, you just need to embody the spirit of the Emperor, of being, you know, cool, calm, collected, level-headed, structured, having some, you know, being able to coordinate things, and just kind of like thinking things through and structuring things in a way that's going to bring you success, and it's going to bring you that independence that you're looking for at this moment. Okay, in the future, you have the Magician. Now, let's see. Okay. Queen of Coins. So maybe some communication with an earth sign. Okay. That may, what is this leading to? The Ten of Coins. Okay. So you are, right? So communication, all right? You kind of like creating your way, creating your path, by being structured, by planning out, by thinking, by thinking before you act, okay? And there's, here's the Fortune card, the Ten of Coins. This is where everything is coming in good. So you're going to be able to create that path, and make this happen into you having some success with it, you having material success, and maybe some money also being made from this venture. But you have to be, you kind of like have to be smart about it, okay? Don't overspend, okay? Don't go rushing into things. Don't go just being kind of like impulsive with things. Just take it one step at a time. Coordinate yourself, plan it out, plot it out, without like being the fool, without analyzing the things that you have in front of you. Okay, so it's kind of like just taking your time with it, step by step, step by step. Sorry, I'm making way. I'm pulling out my Kipper cards to see what else they have to say for you guys for the month of May. But yeah, plan out your stuff, okay? Don't rush into things. Don't overspend. You know, be wise about the things that you do. Don't go doing emotional drinking because it's just not gonna lead into something good. And just kind of like be conscious of what you do, your actions, how you behave with others, how you treat others, okay? But definitely wait it out, okay? And the 10 of coins and the queen of coins, the coins, you have a lot of coins over here. This is this is like a very slow moving energy, so things have to be coordinated, things have to be planned out. I keep saying that, planned out, planned out, planned out. Yes, you have to plan things out. You can't just rush into something, okay? You can't do those things anymore. Right, so let's see what the Kipper cards have to say for you guys for the month of May. What is Aries? And okay. Also, if anyone is interested in a personal reading, the information is at the bottom of the page on how to reach me, what is available. Okay. All right. Okay. Right, I'm gonna just take some out again. Okay. So for some of you, you have, again, something ending. There's a situation, there's been kind of like secret meetings going on. You have the main person over here, and down here you have the secret meetings, but you're feeling trapped. Okay, you've been feeling trapped in regards to this. You have something going on. There's ending. There's an ending with work occupation and the structure of how that thing is going on. Some of you may be going into, like I was saying, into another position, a position of more money, and this is all to do with, so there's that business venture, that project that you're working on, that opportunity that may be coming in. You just have to kind of like wait it out, okay? Wait it out and wait, because it is a good business venture coming in that's going to bring money that you're not expecting, okay? So it's something successful coming in for you guys, but you have to kind of just be patient with it, okay? You have here, okay, and like I was saying, for some of you, you have, and I'm sorry if you can't, let me see if let me pull the rest of the cards. Let me see if something else wants to come out. Okay. All right. So here you have, sorry, the main person and the main person. Okay, you're both facing it. You're both facing away. There's an ending. There's something coming to an end. Something that has not been working out. You're receiving some information, but somebody has been having secret meetings or secret communications that's been going on. So there's a situation that is ending. There's a love situation that's ending for some of you. This is something that maybe has been feeling you stuck, feeling you lonely, kind of like not knowing what to do, where to go, which way, which decision to make, making a decision between two people. Okay. So this is something that has been, you know, that you kind of like, that is coming on in this month of May. And because someone is, you know, right directly needing to kind of like focus. Someone is needing to focus. And like I was saying, focus on the work and leaving behind the bullshit. For some, this is a relationship that's ending. For others, or for some others also, there may be an increase in work, money. So practically getting a promotion, starting your new business, your partnership, something that's going to be successful, that's working out. Just give it time, okay? It's going to take some time to get this off the ground, but it's something that has the potential for a lot of success and a lot of money to come in. Okay, so just expect that for the next month going into June, where you'll be seeing some changes coming in. But in regards to that three-person whatever thing is going on over there, it is definitely, there is, for some of you will be parting ways, okay? Or sad news coming in, decisions being made that maybe you didn't need to hear. And just the structure, you kind of like, you're restructuring things, right? Some of you, there may be a trip on the way, so just look out for that. And again, for some of you, there is money that you're not expecting coming in, and a what's it called, a partnership developing, okay? You needing to make decisions, you needing to kind of like knowing where you're going, right? So I'm gonna pull just one last card. I'm going to pull a angel card and see what the angels, if the angels have a message. What messages do the angels have for Aries? What messages do the angels have for Aries? Okay. Okay, life review and divine order. Okay, take inventory. Where is let's see, the first one, life review. I'll put it closer to here. It says take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay, and let me just get the okay. It takes courage to look at your life, yet if done with compassion and a sense of humor, you'll grow and learn from a life review. I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. Okay? Divine order. Archangel Regal. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. A win-win situation is brewing, one with solutions that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith that heaven is working behind the scenes to extract the highest good for all. Ask me to buoy your faith, and if it wavers, use positive affirmations and prayers to keep your spirits high. Above all, make sure that your conversations about the situation involve positive and optimistic words and faces. You're so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. All right? So just whatever you're feeling confusion towards, and now is the time to ask your angels for some guidance. Okay, loves, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you guys are able to come to good resolutions with the situations going on. All right? Hope to see you again. Thank you for visiting. Have a blessed rest of your month.